welcome to another episode of Earning the Hate. Hey, gun people. Well, this is just clear-cut Earning the Hate. 3 officers holding a guy down while a dude gets his K-9 in there and lets him chew on him while they're arresting him. Now, what do you think this guy did? Robbed a bank, pulled a gun on cops, beat up little old lady. What did this guy do to have 3 cops handcuff him and do this? He was at his house and they called for an ambulance and said, don't send the police, send an ambulance. He's having a mental health issue. And this is what happens. I'm telling you, man, cops are just freaking... It's almost like they intentionally look for a way to prove to the public that we don't give a shit what you think and we can do whatever we want. Oh, by the way, the agency cleared him. This was a good use of force. Look at this. Freaking crazy.
Video that may be difficult to watch. It shows Alpharetta police officers using a K-9 during a nonviolent mental health call. And attorneys for Travis Moya, the man in this video, claim Alpharetta police officers lied in their police report and unnecessarily used.
So the cops he's talking about lying, they say he resisted, he balled his fist up, and tried to get away. And then the video will show you what he actually did.
Used the K-9. Now police say otherwise. Here's CBS 46's Tori Cooper with more out of Alpharetta.
Yeah, the Alpharetta Police Department released a statement today to the media saying that after reviewing all of the videos and the 911 calls, they determined that the officers did not violate the use of force policy.
Shocking. Really? 4 officers taking a guy who has committed no crime. No crime. 4 officers, and you put a dog on his arm while 3 of them hold him down. And that's within policy. Yeah, okay. Rick, all cops are heroes, and you're just making... This is an isolated incident. Why do you... Come on, people.
Policy and will remain on duty. However, Moya's attorney says that after
Atlanta in Fulton County.
Reviewing the videos, it's clear that the officers used unnecessary use of force.
Ow! Ow! Get this dog off of me!
It's a new...
Yeah, this guy's really fighting. He's got his hands behind his back. He can't defend himself. You know, meanwhile, these cops will show up to your house, and if your one-legged chihuahua barks at him, they'll fucking pull their gun out and put rounds in him and kill him and say we're in fear of our life. But this is okay. Man, I said a long time ago, K-9 needs to be taken away from police. They are abusing the shit out of it every chance they get. And we are not seeing all the times it gets abused. We're seeing a rare few so-called isolated incidents because the rest are being hidden. This is bullshit.
New vantage point from inside a K-9 attack on a man who says he was experiencing a mental health issue.
Please.
Look how long he's got this dog on. He's literally holding his dog on him. There's no point in that. He could get this dog off. You reach around and grab the nose right here. I could squeeze his lips over his nose and tuck his lips under his mouth, and he would open his mouth and gag spit his arm out. He could get this guy off. And if he can't, he shouldn't be working a dog anyway. The dog's out of control. He's intentionally allowing this dog to get a bite. Why? Because now they can justify more training. Maybe they can justify a second dog. We had to use our dog 14 times in 1 month. We need another K-9. It's too much work for one poor handler and one dog. This is how they will justify more money from you ignorant, pesky citizens.
The video speaks for itself. The dog was mauling him.
Last Sunday, Alpharetta police say they responded to Travis Moya's household in Alpharetta after Moya's stepson and...
So we have 3 officers holding a guy, dog barking, nothing else to do. The caller said, don't send the police. We want an ambulance. 4 officers show up. Chance to beat somebody up and use a dog. This is not a color thing. This is not because he's black. This is a out-of-control, tyrannical government thing to where cops, the blue line, the heroes, get away with freaking murder every day, and nobody's holding them accountable. Freaking bullshit.
Wife called 911.
Why are you doing this?
There's a situation occurring right now at my house. My stepfather, he's acting like all wild and crazy. He's like growling.
Yeah, we need an ambulance. We don't need the police. We need an ambulance.
Hear that? We don't need the police. How did we get 4 officers here and a K-9 chewing on a guy? Rick, because the police are heroes and they came to help. Okay.
Oh my God, I don't want him to see the police and get alarmed or anything.
Despite calls for medical personnel, moments later, video shows Alpharetta police officers showing up at Moya's house.
How's it going, man? What? We're just here to make sure everything's okay.
In the police report.
Yep, there you go. We're here for your safety. We're here to help you. Yeah, okay.
Officers say Moya, who is also now facing felony obstruction charges, took off his sweat.
Felony obstruction charges. 3 officers take him to the ground and put a dog on him, and he's facing felony charges. Are you freaking kidding me?
Jacket while balling up both of his fists and appeared very agitated.
Come here. Get on the ground.
He looks pretty agitated. He looks pretty threatening.
Get on the ground.
But new body camera video shows Moya put on his jacket and was trying to walk inside his house peacefully. Seconds later,
On the ground. Don't fight with others.
Now, in all fairness, we don't know if he growled at him before. I mean, they said he was acting crazy before and growling. Maybe he did do that. So what? I mean, why don't you hold him? Why? All right, Rick, they didn't want him to go back in the house because they called and they need help. And if he went in the house, he would have hurt him. You're just being mean to the cops, and the cops are all heroes. Yeah, okay. Well, that's because you're a freaking idiot. Go polish your badge and shut up.
police say Moya was resisting arrest and attack.
Yeah, he really looks resisting. He's got his hands open, and one guy's able to turn him around. Yeah, man, he's a fighter. Damn, these cops are really good because they're scared of their life and
Attempting to get away, but video shows he had 3 officers on his back before he was tackled to the ground, where they attempted to handcuff him.
Officer Esposito waited.
So 3 guys on the ground, and then they released the dog. You notice the dog
on his back before he was tackled
over,
to the.
Not on him, not needed, no threat to safety, nothing. Actually created more of a danger, so he wouldn't bit the other officers, which is why he let him bite him in the shoulder and literally probably moved the dog in with both hands to get his target on the shoulder, so he didn't bite him in the neck.
The ground where they attempted to
somebody will be defending the cop. Well, Rick, at least he stopped the dog from biting him in the neck. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, at least he did that. Okay, great. He's a hero.
Handcuff him.
Officer Esposito waited 3 seconds, actually a little bit less than 3 seconds, before using the K-9 to attack.
Video shows the K-9 still biting Moya while both of.
Now, anytime the video is cut like this and the attorney's releasing this, I don't know what happened in between here, but with 3 officers on an unarmed guy that didn't commit any violent crime and you're there for a medical call, and now you got 3 guys holding him on the ground while a dog chews on him. How can the police department, with a straight face, say our officers did fine? They didn't violate policy. What is your policy? Just beat the shit out and let your dog chew on anybody for any reason, anytime? Is that your freaking policy? It's just crazy.
Both of his hands are behind his back.
He's on 2 different antibiotics for how severe the infections are to his arm because of all of the bacteria that was on this K-9's teeth. They're in mental health counseling. He's having to see an orthopedic because of the damage to the shoulder.
At no point was he actively resisting law enforcement.
Well, I don't know about that. He may have been actively resisting.
But Alpharetta police say Moya was resisting, and officers follow the department's use of force policy. The Fulton County DA says they are now reviewing the video as well.
Man, I'm telling you, if the DA don't charge somebody on this, he's a freaking lying piece of shit too. All right, well, in that there, what is this? Attorneys say police lied. This is CBS 46 Atlanta. All right, well, in that there, argue it out in the comments how wrong I got it, how great these cops are, how this is another isolated incident.